Oh God. Hiya people. I really don't like it when my vestibular disorder is on me. And it's on me, so very harsh. You know what I think? I'm starting to think it's the medication that I'm taking on the National Health Service. The two just don't seem to go together. And the stuff that they prescribing to me is causing my vestibular disorders to flare up. Or it could be that I am, going through a stressful event in my life at the moment. You know, I don't know what it is. I really, really don't know what it is. Um, I mean, they say this is social media. I mean, one has to watch. I have to watch what I say, what I discuss on it, on my channel. It's not a good idea. But hey, this is my bloody channel. And I talk and discuss what I want to discuss. Okay? I see it very much as my therapy. You know? I use it for cathartic, catharsis reasons, and nothing else. So if there are idiots out there, weirdos, perverted assholes, who wants to use what I'm saying as fucking lollipops, yes, lollipop, then that's their bloody business. If they get enough from what I say, then that's their bloody business. You all know that I'm a survivor of an acoustic neuroma, a brain tumor, which was resting on my brainstem, the part which connects everything, our vital organs together. So surgeons had a really tough job trying to remove it. And they did, they succeeded, but it was very stormy indeed. And 2014, a miracle happened. I was, the amnesia started lifting, so I was able to go online and to find out about my brain. In a way, I don't know. I shouldn't really say it's a good thing that happened because before then I wasn't interested in the brain. I wasn't concerned about the brain, how the brain worked, how it functioned. And how it worked, how it functioned. I wasn't interested in any of that. And when this happened, it kind of forced me to learn about this brain of ours. This huge piece of matter. It seems like nothing, but really and truly, it's our computer. It really is our computer. Without it, we would be dead. You know, they say we have two brains, one in our heads and one in our stomach. I think that's true because a lot of the time, especially when I'm frightened about something, and I tend to feel it. I tend to get sensations in my stomach and my bowels as well, believe it or not. So, maybe it's true. It's true, we do have two brains. Um, I found out on Sunday, these care workers whose task it was to keep me in ignorance, I never learned how things are run by the care agency they worked for. And due to my illness, this was easily done. I wasn't communicating. I had no trust where social workers were concerned, or care agencies. Um, this is what it was all doing to me. I had no trust for anyone in authority at all. You know, and these social workers, they like you to bring them up all the time, to boost their ego. If you take on board everything and you show them that you can do everything yourself, well, they just leave you to it. And another thing, you have to assert yourself to these people. You have to tell them exactly what you want and how you want it. If you don't tell them any of that, then they just take on board what you need doing and they do it themselves and they don't do the right work. They don't do the right job when you allow them to just do it themselves. Can you believe it? Their mishaps were egged on by this social worker and her flying monkeys, members of her team. Why did they play such cruel and evil games with me? That was their persona. Still is, I gather, their persona. They're just rotten souls. All it took was for this social worker to treat them in a very courteous manner, and they were prepared to drink milk out of her hands. And she knew that. She knew just how to treat her colleagues, And this is how abusers do their thing. That is how they choose people. Flying monkeys and victims. Victims alike, They can pick up on people's true personalities just like that. It's as though they have raiders, they become dogs, with extra sensitive nose, nose. Willing participants who will play their dangerous games. I pity the people I'm referring to the social worker, lives with. I pity the people she lives with. The people who have to rely on her. Oh my God. This social worker was hoping all along it would be too much for me to bear. It would throw me off balance. Her antics were so bad that I ended up in hospital with heart failure. So her intention was to kill me. She was hoping I'd be dead. She was hoping I'd be dead. All the stress, everything would just kill me off. In a sense, I have been disrupted. Disrupted. Is that it? Disrupted. I haven't written for a while, and I have been getting physically sick. I did have to call paramedics several times, but I haven't gone completely mad and behaved like a woman with a screw loose. I have kept my head in place, intact, and remained the person that I am. Okay? I think this social worker has infuriates herself. She's driven herself 40. That's what she has. She's upset herself. Yeah, yeah. I can just see her. I think a looking glass fly on the wall. She must have been driven absolutely in a hysterical, manner, like the actress on the hand had the hands that rocked the cradle when she found out. I don't know what exactly she found out, and she went in the bathroom and she started. Really, oh my God, she just went absolutely mad. I think that's what this social worker behaved like. Oh my God, the woman's mad. She is mad. She is mad. The social worker. But the thing is, it's psychological. It's all psychological because her manner is still. She still looks like an ordinary person kind of thing. You know, and she's still got a mind, but yet this mind of hers causes her to behave in a very erratic manner. Yeah. This explains why she switched my case onto another social worker, someone she has gotten well trained. I think that one is a student. She's fresh out of college, or maybe she's still studying. Because whenever I try and get in touch with her, she's never around. She's never there. She says to me that I can ring up on Thursdays. Yeah, when I ring up, sometimes she's there. The other day she was there on a Monday. It was on a Monday. And last week, the week before last, they said she was on annual leave. This week again, apparently they said she's on annual leave. People like this social worker always make out to others their victims are the dangerous civilians. They are and capable of their victim, the people that they doing things to. This is what they're telling people about this person. And capable of the evil and demonic acts they are responsible for. Yeah. Two women who are very jealous of the fact I really feel I have woken up from a nightmare, literally. Having to oh God, I think I've done a movie here. I misspelled a word and now I don't bloody understand what it is. Oh yes. Having to deal with the wickedness of the social worker has not been easy. By far. it has proven what a very strong woman I am. But it has made her realize she is not dealing with no ordinary girl. I survived my father's cruelty, so I'll survive hers. You know, in the presence of others, she is the perfect helper and supporter. As soon as people's back are turned, she becomes her normal self. You know, a wicked woman, a Jezebel. A Jezebel. She started off as a care worker. Yes, it started off as a care worker. Her manager started off as a care worker. Need I say anymore? Two women who are very jealous of the fact, although I am disabled, a woman who has multiple disabilities, yet I can do the kind of creative stuff that I'm able to bring to life or give life to. Yeah. Now I'm in my mid-50s. I know envy is indeed a trait that can drive the bearer, the person who has it, to kill. Oh, I should have paused actually. God, what have I done? I've done something really stupid. I don't know what I've bloody well done. This is the type of thing that vestibular disorders does to me. Not only I've got the vestibular disorders, my brain, my mind lets me down sometimes as well. You know? Oh my God, I don't know. I've done something here, and I really don't know what it is I've done. You know? Yeah, it can drive the bearer, the person who has it, by bearer to kill, by making sure what have I done? Anyway, this social worker in question, she obviously had helpers, the team, and you know why they treated me this way? Ever since the woman is furious, you know. So she's got everybody furious as well. All the so-called professionals, you know, the GPs, the hospital, everybody, you know. She says to them that my channel is going to expose them. You know, I opened my channel because I want to expose them, you know, expose them, let everybody know what a rotten service they provide, you know, for everyone, you know, everyone concerned, you know, everyone who lives in the community kind of thing, you know. So the whole thing was made to look that way, a nasty accident, just an unlucky accident, I tell you, can't trust these people. No, no, can't trust them anymore. They call themselves pillars of society. That is the so-called professionals, society. Yet are the worst human beings. No wonder the world is the way it is. They're all a bunch of bloody narcissists, psychopaths, and sociopaths. That's what they are. Think of my children. Think of my children. My children are professional people. But you look at the way they treat me. Look at the way they treat me. It goes to show you, doesn't it? And I don't trust any of them. Any of them. You know? And it had to take me being a disabled person to see what's really going on. To see people, human beings, for what they really are. For what they really are. Unless you're married to one, or you've got one as a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. That's it. My God, they're vicious people. Vicious people. I'm sorry to say. Human beings. It's not black or white anymore. It's just the human race. They're all bad news. Bad news. And it's taken me to become disabled for me to see that side of the human race. For me to see the side of the human race. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah. Um, I said that jealousy is a trait that can lead the person who has it to kill another person. Yeah, you only have to think of Cain and Abel. Yeah. You only have to think of the Cain and Abel. Now, when I think of the pale skin and the black man comes to mind. That's who I think about. The two people I think about, Cain and Abel. Yeah, honestly. Anyway, I'm gonna say amen, hallelujah, peace. Peace, my brother. What am I saying that for? I don't fancy saying that. I'm in a rotten mood anyway. Oh, God.